Hey, Toya, maybe you can take all the batteries that Mariah's been putting in Lisa's back and write those off on your taxes. Just an idea. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Married to Medicine Season 4, Episode 13. This was by far one of the best episodes this season so far. It really was. It was one of the best. The show has been doing very good, and again, I'm beating you guys' eardrum. It makes no sense that these ladies and gentlemen have been pushed over to Friday nights. It's just bullshit. They deserve to be on the Sunday lineup, getting the ratings that they should be getting. This show is basically, I find it more entertaining than every show that's on Bravo. It is what it is. Get their asses back over where they belong. Anyway, let's move on. Toya, if you don't sit your motherfucking ass down, IRS. Couple of, there's a couple 3-letter things that you don't want to play around with. HIV, IRS, FBI. See where I'm going? These things you don't want. Those little 3 digits, 3 letters, 3 digits. You don't want to play with that shit. The IRS, you took your motherfucking ass in that office with that lawyer and told that man that you spent $1,000 a month on food. Bitch, what the fuck is y'all eating? Now, the one thing is, if you send it in and put a picture of Eugene, bitch, you might get over with it. But just you and this fat motherfucker and 2 little baby boys, $1,000 a month for food is ridiculous, but you need to stop. Then you said, well, I get like 5 bottles of wine a week. But you don't need to go see no lawyer. You need to go see a motherfucking AA group. 5 bottles a week? You're a drunk bitch. It ain't no ridiculous. But to sit there and say $1,000 a week and then even offer to the man, talk about, well, should I up it? You want to do the Teresa Giudice, huh? Go on and up it. Go on and tell whatever lie it is you want to tell, Toya. You won't be like Teresa and Joe. Y'all two, y'all's black ass will be under the jail. And all this shit that you done did and said just on this episode, it wouldn't be surprising if you get audited for the next 10 years. You understand? Shut the fuck up, ding dong. Anyway, and by the way, love the new house, bitch. The new house is cute. Anyway, moving on. Okay, so Lisa and Mariah, these 2 whores done got together. And like I said, Mariah, you sitting around, girl, steadily loading Lisa's back with batteries and then literally shading the fuck out of her all during your confessionals. Steadily talking about how bored you be when you be hanging out with her. Well, stop hanging out with her. You hang out with her, bitch, you can't hang out with nobody else, bored or not. Because ain't nobody else going nowhere with your punk ass. Because you're full of shit. You're no one's friend. I've been saying that been saying it for 4 seasons. You ain't nobody's friend. Only friend you've ever had that's on this goddamn show is Lucy. You and Shoot Lucy as friends, but I don't think you give a fuck about too much of anybody else, Aiden included. Anyway. Okay, so just ridiculous. Whenever there was a conversation between Jackie and Janice that made me laugh too. When Jackie threw this little slight shade and her and Jace was having a little conversation about, being at Heatherly's event as opposed to being at Lisa's event. And Jackie said, well, there was that whole little situation with my lookbook and what Lisa was going to do versus what she did and all that. And right there, I'll just shut up and I rest my case. I said, oh, Dr. Jackie. So true. So true. Fuck Lisa. Lisa, I'm going to get to Lisa. I'm going to get to her in a minute. Just hold on. Okay, so we got Heatherly and Simone. I told you that I seen where Lisa was trying to pull Simone into some bullshit. It's not going to work this time, bitch, because everybody's starting to see you. Everybody see you and your husband are liars, and everybody's starting to see it. You can only tell those types of lies and get away with it a few times. That jig is up. Stop the bullshit. Simone ain't did nothing. And Mariah keep on feeding you them batteries and you keep on buying the bait. Mariah literally set Lisa completely up to attack all the girls. She, I think you need to go on in there and talk to them all. I said, girl, it's a setup. You too stupid to know it. But when she went over there, Simone said very clearly that she had let Lisa know her loyalty lied with Heatherly. And I believe Simone. I think Simone learned her lesson about that picking and choosing and straddling the fence. I think she knows it's better to possibly hurt a motherfucker's feelings all at one time and be done with it. Simone learned her lesson, so don't try to pull it, Lisa. It is because she's going to sit up there in another scene talking about Simone told her that she was going to support her. Well, I don't say that she didn't say that. But I believe, like I said last week in my review, she buy a ticket, but she ain't fucking coming, bitch. She's speaking at the other one. But anyway, go sit your ass down. Goes into the events, okay? Mariah was literally throwing shade at Jackie in the confessional as well. She threw some shade at Jackie. I was like, girl, you gonna get enough about the whole Curtis and Jackie situation. I said, you gonna get enough. I can't wait to see this reunion. You are going to get enough, honey. You done had something nasty and Kurt to say about everybody. I hope you stand in all of it. And I hope you'll start all that crying because nobody want to hear that. I hope you get that damn reunion and they break your other motherfucking foot and you have to wear matching thigh-high boots, bitch. You keep on playing these games you playing. But anyway, so at the conference, Lisa's shit from the gate, it was empty. Even when they were showing people, them motherfuckers looked just as uninterested and they was yawning and that's what it looked like. Don't cover. Ready to fall asleep on the table. Very few men in the audience. And then the funny part is when Darren actually separated and did his part with the men were having more fun than the women did. They had some laughs and some kikis. Where the women's part, it was just petty. And it was just like she wasn't connected with the women. You know when they started to connect? When they got totally unprofessional and Mariah started to speak. And they literally started to shade heavily. That was not professional at all because the women knew about the situation about Heatherly and her separate. And for you to sit up there at that conference and speak about it, you looked a fool. You looked a fool. And it was very unprofessional. Very. And you looked pressed. Heatherly and them ain't mentioned your ass at the conference to the fucking guests. You look pressed in that empty ass damn conference. And the thing is that when she did the women's empowerment conference, that all worked because that piggybacked off of her success with 5 Links when she was with her MLM. The MLMs, those women are conditioned to conferences and self-empowerment and self-betterment. They go up for that. I was part of an MLM. And they go up for that. A how-to book, if you write a how-to book, it'll sell like this if you're part of an MLM. They're conditioned to that kind of thing. But now you're trying to move on to do some couple stuff, and then you're on this television show, and everybody knows that you and your husband are a fucking joke. You needed Heavenly, and you tried to use Heavenly, and in the end, it blew up in your goddamn face because you did do shady business. You're a shady fucking whore, and you're not good at it, and it blew up in your face. And that's why you ended up in there with your 5 friends. End of story. End of story. Over at Heavenly's, it was off the chain. It was crunk. The people were in good spirits. They were dressed good. They were happy to be there. They were grinning. They were smiling. They were interacting. Then when they did some sex talk, and it was tasteful, and it was fun, and everybody was having a great time. That's what your shit was missing. But you're the one that throws conferences, right? You know what you're doing. And y'all know I ain't even no Heavenly fan. But hats off to you, Heavenly, that you gave a fabulous function. It looked good. It flowed good. It was full of people. Bitch, you did that. You did that. It was nice. Lisa, you fucked it up. Anyway, moving on. So now they go to this little thing Toya's having, basically like a housewarming and like a cookout. Real nice, downscale, regular schmegular cookout. Cute. The house is adorable. It really is. It's adorable. Perfect for that. You know, it's perfect. Janice, let me get down. Here's the first time I got to get you. Y'all know I like Janice. And the bitch was so motherfucking clean over Toya's house. So, bitch, you could cook out. Solid white. That's the first shit that you pulled at was the tea to me. Solid white, cute ass goddamn white beaded top jumper. It was just as cute as it could be. But Janice, I'm gonna need you to stop being petty, and I'm gonna need you to stop picking at Toya. Quit that motherfucking picking. She came in, I like your house, but it doesn't have a pool. I said, oh, stop it, Janice. Cut it out. Because you starting to look a little pressed. You know, and you look a little pressed. She did a good job. She found a nice house. You need to stop. Leave that alone. But bitch, that outfit was fabulous. Anyway, and Quad, really, how late did you choose to be, bitch? Showing up for the conference and for the motherfucking cookout. You just showed up when you felt like it. I said, well, where's my girlfriend at, honey? Come sliding in the door. I said, the damn conference was over when you showed up, wasn't it? Cut that shit out. You look good there, bitch. But I laughed, and all the girls, when they were getting there, Toya got it started, talking about she insinuated that Lisa called Heavenly the devil. Mariah was calling herself taking it up. Heavenly was like, well, wait a minute, you know. So Heavenly was ready. When Toya when Lisa come in the door, and what the fuck was that outfit? Girl, why are you looking like you're ready to go down the runway in a runway show with this long... I said, girl, she here to do a drag show. Is she the performer for the cookout, honey? She always is so overdone and ridiculous. And then she stand up and will tell Quanta told her, oh yeah, girl, that's cute, you know. Oh yes, it's a little couture. Bitch, that ain't couture, bitch. That is not couture. No, good well that Chinese bitch that be in that shop made that shit. She ain't did it by hand. Ain't no damn couture, bitch. It's contour. Ain't no couture, honey. Sit your ass down. Anyway, but sitting up in there, she comes in, and Heavenly was like, okay, well, here she goes. Here's the horse now, so we can get it right from the horse's mouth. I said, oh, shit. Toya snatched Heavenly and drug her ass up themselves. Heavenly was waiting. She was waiting, laying wait, because she's sick of the bullshit. And people were questioning why she did this and why she did that. So she's ready to have the conversation. Let's hash it. Knock the shit out in front of everybody and be done with it, bitch. See, that's how it be when you know you right and a bitch that did you wrong. You be waiting to tear that whore out. Waiting. Is that petty? Possibly, but I'm here for it. Anyway, so she drug her upstairs, made Heavenly go upstairs while she got dressed. Tori got dressed. They finally go down. They end up all outside together, and they start going through it. And it got real heated real fast. Real fast. Lisa first called herself trying to come for Simone. Dr. Heavenly hadn't got down there yet. And Simone was like, no, you're not going to do this. And Simone said, no, Lisa, what I said was, she said, you and I, we ain't friends like that. You know what I mean? I've hung out with you, like she said, oh no, we hung out once. She said, yeah, 2 or 3 years ago. Girl, and then you steadily try to backpedal and pussy pop. Girl, we don't like that over here on this channel, honey. Don't do it, Miss Lisa. She not your friend, bitch. And she told you from the door that she was going to be supporting Heavenly. So go ahead with the bullshit. Don't try to unload on Simone. Simone wasn't going for it. Then Heavenly came. And it was a motherfucking rap. Okay? When Heavenly brought her ass on down there, child, Heavenly was ready to get at her. And Heavenly started telling her part of the story. And Lisa started trying to go. And then it was this whole thing of, well, just because you do an event together, that doesn't make you partners. And Heavenly's like, okay, that's fine. But when you pay in half, bitch, yes, you're partners. And she's exactly right. If a motherfucker's paying half for what you're doing, y'all are partners. If you're throwing an event and she is a guest, first of all, she shouldn't be paying anything, bitch. You should be paying her because she's a guest. She's a doctor who's a guest. You should be paying her. And the thing would be, it would be no problem to pay her because she's bringing in revenue. She's the one that the people came to see, and the proof is in the motherfucking numbers. Or are you going to give us some alternative facts? Because we saw whose room was full. The people were coming to see Heavenly. You tried to bamboozle Heavenly and get her money and do her, just like she said. You're going to copyright everything, and then you can move on with that conference and basically throw her out of it because she don't own anything. And that's not how you presented it in the beginning. Bitch, you tried to be slick and sly, and the shit blew up in your face. Now just admit it and go on. You and your husband are liars. And that's why y'all ain't had no friends. Y'all didn't have no friends before y'all met these people. Everybody on the show, we've actually seen them. Mariah got different friends that you don't see. Janice got different friends you don't see. Quad has different friends you don't see. Dr. Heavenly has different friends you don't see. Whenever they throw other events, there are other people there that you don't see and you don't know. Where's your motherfucking friends, bitch? I ain't saying no friends yet. All I say is your motherfucking kids. Because you're not trustworthy, bitch. You don't have any friends. Because you and your husband. Anyway, so it was getting heated. And Heavenly was like, Lisa, you're a liar and I can't take it. I can't take it. I said, oh, shit. Shit. I was ready, child. And then they went to be continued. So we got to wait till next week. And then the finale for the season is next week. But yeah, because the Heavenly's getting ready to get in that ass. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Lisa, girl, you're caught. And the funny part is, Mariah, I'm going to even give you some fucking credit. Because even through all your bullshit, Mariah got her shady ass up in that confessional and said, now, wait a minute, Lisa. Now, you on trial here, girl. All these women are cross-examining you. Girl, and the glove is looking like it's starting to fit. You motherfucking right. That bitch is busted. She's busted in her shady bullshit. Done with it. We're going to get back next week and see what's happening because I think Heavenly's really going to lay her ass out. Hey, Quad. Stop that shady shit. You sat your motherfucking ass over there and you gloated and you kikied and you tried to have that motherfucking glass when they was getting Lisa together, but your ass was so goddamn tickled with a chuckle in your belly you couldn't hardly contain yourself. I seen you, honey. I seen you. You cut it out. Cut it out. You and Janice. Cut it out. But one thing before I leave, and we've been saying this a long time too, Toya, bitch, you better slow your motherfucking roll. Did you see when Toya disrespected Eugene? See, when people cook, don't nobody like you fucking with their food, playing with their food. That's shady. And then you're always so curt. You're always so quick to hurt your husband's feelings and don't give a fuck. When she played in that food, then she said something smart, and Eugene just kind of sucked it up in front of the company and went on. But when they were in that confessional together, and you see when Eugene made that joke and said, maybe I'll have one of my nurses from work come over, they wouldn't do me like that. That bitch did not think that shit was funny. And it wasn't funny because it's reality. Keep on dogging your husband, bitch. Keep on. And on that, see you guys next week. Toya, bitch, pay attention. Keep dogging your husband, honey. You won't have one.